What's up, people? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you had a great day. First of all, let me just jump into this really quickly. Who do I start with? Let me just go down the line here. Elizabeth, let me just get this whore out the way. She going over to the Quartermain mansion to find out where Jason is. She all up on his nutsack, trying to find out where he is like a little puppy, humping his leg like one of them fucking foo-foo dogs. Then the bitch got the audacity to go over to Sam and Patrick house and tell Sam, "Oh, so what that bitch say? Oh, I'm glad that you're backing off of Jason or whatever and not chasing him down. Oh, like you're doing with your desperate, pathetic ass. Talking about, oh, you're engaged to Patrick. Newsflash, ditzy. It don't matter who y'all engaged to. Yes, you're engaged to Jason. Yes, she's engaged to Patrick. But you're forgetting one major fact, sweetheart. Neither one of y'all can get legally married to the person that you're with until Sam and Jason sign those divorce papers and it gets final. Neither one has done that yet. No papers have been filed, nothing has been signed, nothing has been final. So therefore, they're still husband and wife. She's still technically Mrs. Jason Morgan in the eyes of the law. And you're still Elizabeth, the bitch, whore ass, pathetic, thought ass Weber. That's what you are. So you still hold that title. You're not going to be Mrs. Morgan. You never will. You never was. And I think you're jealous. She's a jealous bitch. You're mad because Sam got that title before you did. Get over it, bitch, because you're never going to have that title. Sorry. Sorry, sweetheart. The closest you're going to come to that name is if you change Jake's last name to Morgan. That's the only closeness you're getting to that last name, to being in your family. Because the damn sure you're never going to hear that last name. You're never going to sign a paycheck or a check with that last name. Elizabeth Morgan, you're never going to have it. Nobody's ever going to call you Mrs. Morgan. They might call you Mrs. Ho. That's a befitting name for you. Mrs. Thoughtbot, Mrs. Whore. Those are befitting names for you. Man Eater. Those are good names for you. So she need to go sit down like the good little whore that she is, close her legs, because you're sleeping with a married man and you've known that for months. So go sit down somewhere. He's not your man. Sorry. Move on. Move on to the next trick. Like, seriously. I'm getting sick of her. Oh, I've loved Jason all my life. Oh, shut the fuck up. You ain't loved nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut your pathetic ass up. I agree. Sam read that bitch for filth. First of all, you love the image of Jason that you created in that crazy ass mind of yours. For years, she's always tried to change Jason. Always. And Sam was right. She could never change him. Number one. Number two, you could never fit his lifestyle. Not the way Sam can. And you're jealous and you're mad about that. And then the bitch, and I'm glad Sam threw her ass out. And then she gonna come back talking about, oh, well, if you're going after Jason, I'm coming with you. Who invited you? Bitch, who rung your bell? Did anybody tag you in? Did anybody ring your bell? No. Who the fuck you think you are inviting yourself? Well, bitch, get your checkbook out and pay for your own motherfucking plane ticket. If you can afford one, because that house you're living in, bitch, you ain't even buy it. If it wasn't for Jason, you'll probably be living somewhere in a little 2-bedroom apartment, eating oodles and noodles on motherfucking Section 8, bitch. Go sit down somewhere. Please. Like, go sit down. You're living in Jason's house, and by extension, you're living in Sam's house. Go sit your ass down, cause I stopped paying the mortgage on that bitch real quick. I sell that motherfucker. If it wasn't for them kids, that bitch would be booted out. Then Sam sat there and told her, well, this could get dangerous. She told me, oh, I can handle myself. Bitch, you in what army? Elizabeth, go sit down. Now you want to be gangster. Go sit your ass down. I hope to high hell Helena Cassadine or one of her guards put a bullet right between that bitch eyes. At first, I was mad about her going on this trip, but then when I thought about it, I said, you know what? They going to Cassadine Island. Let that bitch go on that trip. Because I got a feeling somebody going to get shot, and I hope it's her. Let her go on that trip. I want her to get hurt. And don't, Jason, Sam, don't you dare lift a finger to help that bitch. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, I did it for the kids. Nope. Oh, well. Oh, well. I hope they got dogs on Cassadine Island that'll bite her on her ass. Just saying. Anyway. Enough of that whore. So anyway. What was I about to talk about next? Who do I talk about next? So Patrick or whatever, he was at the hospital with Anna. He was talking to her about the situation. with Jason and Sam going after Jason because she told him that she was gonna go or whatever. He wasn't okay with the idea, but now that and Anna gave him good advice. She said, "Let Sam go. Let her go and let her choose you freely." And I agree with that wholeheartedly. I agree. You don't want to be second place. Let her choose you by herself. Let her choose you. Don't try to force her to choose you. No, let her choose you. Um, at the end of the day, that's the way the cookie crumble. Let her choose you. Um, so anyway, he gotta just fall the fuck back. I don't like people need to understand his situation with Sam is the same situation Sabrina went through when Robin came back. It's the same exact situation, just a little bit of a different circumstance, but it's the same situation, pretty much. Um, so you know, Patrick has to be patient and deal with it. I understand he's frustrated because he's trying to protect himself and he's trying to protect Emma. I get that, but at the same time, it's not easy for Sam to just let go of the life that she had with Jason. Her and Jason would be together right now if he never was shot and presumed dead. Her and Jason would still be together, living together, married, probably even have maybe another baby on the way by now. Who knows? But that was taken away from her, so she has a right to kind of want that back. She has a right she has a right to want that back. It was taken from her. She didn't give up on her marriage. Jason didn't give up on their marriage. It was a life that was taken from her. She has a right to kind of want that back and to explore her options. She has a right. You can't. Patrick can't decide for her. She has to decide, and you have to live with the decision, whichever way it go. So anyway, Jason was in Portland or whatever with Spinelli, going over, trying to figure out how to get in touch with Helena Cassadine and where she could be. And Jason was telling Spinelli how, either way, one of these good women was going to get hurt. First of all, Elizabeth is not no good woman. She is not no good woman. I'm sorry. No. That's a hoe that you do not want to trick with. I'm sorry. No. Let that go. Sam is a good woman. She owns her shit. Sam admitted to when she first came to town, she was a horrible person. She slept around with married men. She had affairs with Jax. She had an affair with Rick. She had an affair with Sonny. She was a con artist. She admits to all her wrongdoing. She admits to all her flaws. Elizabeth, on the other hand, will never admit to anything of wrongdoing on her part, and that's what separates the real woman from the fake. That's what separates the two. First of all, a bitch that can admit all her flaws, even the worst ones, that's a bitch you keep. The one that refuses to admit to her wrongdoing, that's a bitch you put in the garbage and forget about her. And that's what Elizabeth is. She's yesterday's trash. She's old news. Come on now. That's the one that you don't fuck with. Because she won't never admit to any being wrong about nothing. Why would you want to be with somebody like that? No. I would pass. So anyway. Spinelli told Jason that Helena was on Cassadine Island, I think the first bedroom on the third floor of the main house. So Jason basically was in full form, talking about he want to know what he walking into. He want to know the security system. I love that scene between him and Spinelli because it was old school Jason. The way Jason was giving him orders about he want to know this, he want to know that. It was even Spinelli noticed like it was definitely Jason. Um, and then he told him he had a plane waiting to take him to Greece. He had a chopper waiting to take him to Cassadine Island. Jason was like, "Who the fuck paying for all of this?" Spinelli said, you." He said, "How the hell am I paying for this? Your offshore bank accounts." He said, "I got offshore bank accounts." Yeah, Jason, it's good to be Jason. Hello, you got millions, homeboy. Get used to it. You flying high, bruh. You got money in the bank. Um, so I love that scene. I loved it. Perfect scene. So Spinelli called Sam, of course, to give her the heads up about it. So anyway, Michael went down to the PCPD. First Anna went to Dr. Maddox or whatever to start her sessions, which I'm happy about. And that's when she bumped into Sabrina. And Sabrina wanted to know about who killed Carlos. I feel bad for Anna because I hate the way RC wrote her as a killer when she was so above the law. Like, she was all about the law. She abide by the rules. She played by those rules for the most part, you know, except for that Faison thing. But she played by the rules. And it was odd to me because she killed Carlos, but yet she never killed Faison. She never shot Faison. She never murdered him on purpose. And he tormented her for 20 fucking years. So I found that kind of odd. Like, if she was gonna murder somebody in cold blood, wouldn't it be Cesar Faison? I'm just saying. He did way worse to her than what Carlos did. But anyway, I hated that they made her out to be some killer when she's not. She always played by the rules. So for them to change that aspect, it pissed me off. And I hate to see her like this on edge all the time. It's like, yeah. So I'm glad she went to therapy. I don't know if I could trust this Dr. Maddox guy because, you know, all these people have agendas. So I don't know what his is, but I'm keeping an eye on that one. So anyway, Patrick bumped into Sabrina or whatever, and he basically apologized to her again for the situation that he put her in when Robin came back. And she didn't blame him. She's still not mad at him. And I think, you know, Patrick, now that he's in the situation, he finally sees where Sabrina came from. So that's why I said the situations are definitely similar. And Patrick, you know, now he finally gets it. So that's good that he had a revelation. So Michael was at the PCPD or whatever talking to Dante about the Nicholas situation. I'm shocked. So now all of a sudden Michael wants ELQ back. All this time it was Tracy by herself fighting for the company. Now Michael's lifting a finger to help. It's about time, Michael. You went all Corinthos this whole time. It's about time you getting back into the Quartermain fold of things. Um, so, you know, he apologized to Dante about the Lulu situation. That's when Lulu showed up because she was pissed and she made a scene in the PCPD because of the email that she read. Plus, she saw Valerie snuggled up with Dante in the squad car. And she was definitely pissed about that, even though she took it the wrong way. But here's my thing about this. First of all, even though Dante and Lulu are kind of separated, they're still married. Dante should have told Lulu right then there on the phone when he was on the phone with her the previous episode that he was training Valerie and that they were on a stakeout. He should have told his wife that. I don't like, come on now. Even if she didn't accidentally bump into you, still should have disclosed that information knowing the situation. Like, you should have told her. Like, I just felt like that was common sense. It was just common sense. Like, he should have told her. Even though she got the situation completely misunderstood, but still, he should have told her. Second of all, Jordan, as the police commissioner, this chick, she knows the situation between Dante, Lulu, and Valerie. She know. She's the police commissioner. Why? She even threatened to fire Dante over it. So why would you have Valerie train under Dante knowing the situation? Why would you do that? I understand that it's plot point on the writer's part, but logically, why would Jordan do something so dumb like that? Like, come on. Why she can't train under Nathan or somebody? Like, seriously. So I just felt like that was stupid. And Dante pretty much felt like he's over it at this point. If she can't never trust him, he feels like they should just get a divorce. I feel like y'all just, after 4.5 years of marriage, y'all just giving up way too easy on this. I mean, and I just hate how Valerie and Dante act like Lulu has no right to be pissed. Valerie sitting there telling Maxie when Maxie confronted her that, oh, Lulu's pushing her own husband away. She's the reason that her marriage is falling apart, not me. See, I hate that not me shit. You're basically not taking responsibility for your actions. Like I said before, I can understand if Lulu forgave Dante for cheating if it was with a random bitch. But he slept with her cousin. That's nasty and it's low. How do you forgive that? How? I mean, it's going to take time, of course, and you're going to lose mad trust, but how do you get over something like that? Especially when the bitch live in the same town as y'all. She works with your husband every day. That's not easy to get over that fast, and they act like this is all now Lulu's taking everything too far now. How? You took everything too far when you fucked her cousin. That was too far. Way too far if you ask me. And the other bitch would have filed for divorce the very next day after finding out. Did Lulu do that? No. She still wears her wedding ring. The only thing she did was move out. Like, Dante's getting off easy if you ask me, because any other bitch would have went Angela Bassett waiting to exhale on your ass and burned up your car and your clothes. You lucky she ain't go all like that on you, so you better be grateful. She's tame if you ask me. She's very tamed if you ask me. This is nothing compared to what another bitch would do to you, so you better be happy. You're getting off easy on this. She ain't even filed no divorce papers or legal separation. She thought about it, but she never did it. You should be glad. You could be paying alimony out the ass right about now, so you better hush up and stop trying to blame her and try to keep fixing your marriage. You're the one fucked up, so you need to build back that trust. And building it back means stop lying to her. You should have automatically told her about Valerie. The fact that she was your cadet, she was training under you. You should have told her that, dummy. And Maxie tried to run to the phone and warn Lulu not to confront Dante over the email because it was a misunderstanding. But still, Maxie's trying to be a good friend. I respect that. But Valerie, you just like moseying past this like it's nothing. Like, get out of here with that. Um. So it's just it's annoying. Like, this whole thing is just aggy as fuck. Um. What else happened on this episode? 'Cause I feel like that's everything. I feel like that's everything. I don't remember because it was hours ago that I watched this episode. So, and I'm just now recording it, and I'm trying to remember exactly everything that happened. Oh, Michael, he went to the hospital or whatever about the sonogram because him and Sabrina were supposed to do the sonogram, but she canceled the sonogram. I don't know why, but I forgot, but she canceled the sonogram. So I don't know. Um, I think that's everything. So anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. See you all tomorrow. I think that's everything. If it's not, just let me know. I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, and as far as who my favorite character is on this show, I have a lot. Some I'm still mixed about. Sonny, he was my favorite, but I'm on the fence with him. Carly, she was always my boss bitch. Like, I love Carly, but I'm still on the fence with her too. Some days she cool, some days she irked me. But Jason was definitely a favorite. Helena, that's my bitch. That's my bitch. Helena can't do no wrong in my eyes. I'm sorry. That's just my girl. Um, I have a lot. Sam, Alexis. I have a lot. It's like too many to name right now. But anyway, I hope all you have a great night. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow.